go. It was even worse than I thought.
Why don't we do a temperature check?
All right,
okay.
sure.
Hey, Kia Form, you guys are EG fans. How you guys feeling right now? Oh, okay. That's a good question. But now I'm going to ask you, do you think EG's still going to win? Oh, a lot of people believe.
Somehow louder.
Or do you think Loud are going to close it out? I wasn't ready for that one. Okay, so I don't know if they're sweating that much, Achilleos. It seems like they're having a good time.
I mean, you know, sometimes doubt, it's just one of the stages that happens. It comes back around to acceptance.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I mean, I think they're still in this one. They definitely can rally back from this. EG, they have the potential. But the thing that has me worried is that they're going into a bind where they just lost yesterday versus Paper Rex. Again, it was about a 9-round pickup from them, but it's another one of these maps where Loud just comes out the gate, they get the momentum building.
And again, they looked really out of it here on Split, to be quite honest. Loud came out and looked excellent. Ospas was on a ridiculous heater throughout this matchup.
Okay, now why is this?
That continued into this map, stepping up big time on the raise here. And on top of that, I actually felt like the decision making for Loud was consistently really good on their attacking side. EG looked like they were running out of ideas pretty early on into this one. And the second half, well, there was moments where it looked like EG could rally. It again was not close. And honestly, all this reminds me of is what we saw yesterday, where EG's in control of the match versus Paper X. It starts to slip away, and it seems like they run out of answers. They run out of a new idea to come up with, and I feel like I'm seeing that here in these last two maps. The pressure is on for EG. You do not want to let this slip by. Remember, they started the series 2-0 up.
And off of the back of a 13-4 map win. And it's crazy because when they are making the good macro decisions and they are putting themselves in favor.
What's up, Tracy? How's it going?
Tui's wins 2 huge 1v1s towards the end of the map. And it's something I think both were against Demon 1 of all people. And when you have that, everything is going right for EG. And then at the final step, having those 2 1v1s lost. And he's so young too. He's 18 years old and he's pulling this out here on the biggest stage, 4th map.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean, Tui's kind of being the one there to finish off those rounds to really get them across that final hurdle to be able to lock it in. But Aspas, again, we can't help but sing this guy praises given the
There we go.
that we
Now I can
just
see you
saw
guys.
from him there
What's
on
up,
that
Panda?
map of Split, because it was just star-studded across the board. Dropped 30 kills by the end of it. I mean, at one point he was, what, 10-2 at the very beginning. Was just dropping so many showstoppers the whole way throughout that map. 3 in the first half by round 10. It was just gorgeous performance of Raze right there from him.
Yeah, it was exceptional from Ospas in that map. And for EG, again, this is where it seems like something could be repeating itself. This guy is stepping up big time, and no one was able to rally. Remember how good Judgmo was on the second map, and yeah, 400 for Ospas now. Clearly the strongest player in the server. Loud has done this before. They've pushed the series to map 5. Josh was mentioning it, the lock-in finals. It was nearly a reverse sweep, 2 rounds away from doing it versus Fnatic. And what I'm seeing in this series looks like when Loud was in the form to make that comeback happen back at lock-in. So I'm sure they're so fired up to close it out, not just to make up for what happened at the beginning of the year, but also to make history, to be the first team to win back-to-back championships and be able to have a chance to do that in the final.
Wow.
That's right.
It'd be a monster to put themselves into. But I mean, not only that, they also know what it takes to
I got a little bit of a headache. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a headache since I woke up today, and it's been gnarly. So I decided that I'm gonna do a watch party for the Valorant Champions League. This is like the top Valorant players in the world competing. Appreciate you coming through on YouTube, Tracy. You got off work just now? Nice. Did you play the new Fortnite season, bro? I wanted to. I just, dude, my head is like pounding, and there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to do with Discord, so I figured like while I'm messing with Discord, we could all just like watch this, if that makes sense.
Right now, with how nervous they could potentially be, given that they're giving up something that was well within their grasp, Mimi, yet again. Yet again.
I mean, the pressure is so heavy on these guys right now. And Mel, I kind of wanted to direct this to you. When a series is slipping away like this, what did it take to get back into it? You were hyping up how excited you were to see EG having fun, being whimsical in those first few maps. It seems like all of that is dissipated here.
In moments like this, it really takes a lot of focus towards the good things that they did right. It's really refocusing. What did we do with those first 2 maps, right? And I want to see more smiles and more fun really coming out of EG. I keep hammering about it. but there's a reason why. Paper Rex was talking about it. They just have fun. EG was talking about it when they were winning the upper bracket. And I think it all comes down to really what happened just now when Potter was talking to the team, when Boostio was talking to the team, what was said to get them reset and bring them back into this.
Yeah, but to be able to close this one out, it is going to be such an interesting map, I think, to take a look at here. It's fine where both of these teams have such unique approaches. We've talked about that, moving away from just the Harbor Viper, continuing to innovate, trying new things in this tournament.
And I probably won't commentate too much, so hopefully it makes it like more fun. Put your 2 thumbs on the roof of your mouth for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes? What, you just sit like this?
And using it well for the retake as well for them. And on the other side, for EG, this is another map where they're playing into the chamber.
What the heck? That actually like made the headache like feel better.
And it's gonna be hard, like best of 5.
For 20 minutes though? That's low key, bro. That's solid information, bro. I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on, I need to make sure that this is set up correctly.
The calling is it's gonna be so interesting to see how they both interact with each other, but really it's gonna be a team effort of how they're gonna deal with all these gimmicks.
Yeah, I mean, this was the second map that we saw from them versus Paper X yesterday, and yeah, it was a loss. 9 rounds is all they were able to get, but that was also still calm, being the one really leading the charge as far as just...
Plus, you got something for me? What are you talking about?
It seems like when he is really popping off, when he's able to get these clutches, the rest...
Dude, why did the alert not go off? How much did you just cash at me? $10? $10 Cash App donation. So that's 4 per dollar. That's gonna be $40. I mean 40 points. So it's add bucks. Well, I don't know why my Cash App alert hasn't been working. I haven't been getting the push notifications from Cash App. And I need to figure out why, because that's how my Cash App alert works. I'm gonna have to set that up, but here you go. We added a new system today, bro. Oh, oops. Sorry. Add bucks. What the heck? Type exclamation mark Kaju bucks.
Pushed to the brink. One of these teams will get their chance at history. Get a bit of a legacy and a potential run of things at Champs 2023. This entire series has really been defined as well by the attack side beginnings for all of these teams.
Okay, so when I do that, it says...
It's almost felt lopsided at times.
EG playing bind against Paper X were able to pick up the pistol, the follower, and that was all they got on the attack side. That was it. From then on, defensive round after defensive round piled up against them. They couldn't figure out how to break that at all.
I have to figure out how to make it work. That's also what I'd be doing while we're watching this. What's up, Kyle? How are you, bro?
Okay. I mean, that is just a spam through the brim smoke. Aspas court pushing up. It's a great beginning.
Doesn't force EG into anything. They still want to slow play it. The overall game plan that they had. Leslie's got the most to do.
They're also immediately taking out the player that was on fire in split.
Waller, less knowing it's compromised. As it starts to go down, it connects there with the nade. Let's drop down. 66 health for the site going to be gained now. Gavita towards them. Get that plan down.
Okay, that's...
Onto the back. Doing a good job again of delaying. Just trying to cause a distraction. I mean, Demon 1 is...
He's thinking of going back through the TP, backstabbing the retakers.
Door's already closed here, be it brutal timing to take. Some spot. Heads up. And he has taken the TP straight to them. 2 years now. A lot to worry about. A lot to distract him. Sadak, though, let's bring him down. 4 versus 4 now. Damage still being done to these loud placements. They need to get themselves into the site. Ethan, he's still close. Hidden.
I wonder if that matters.
This smoke now could be the real backstab element as well. The knife in the back, no! He's brought down to his knees. Everybody collected. Pushed up. Smokes to work off of. They just got to rely on that raw aim. The raw spam with the shots. Landing all the way for Lau, but no time left in the bank. Series of collections. It's EG who are pistol round win.
bucks,
The
points,
energy in this final map.
and then Redeemer to new points, new bucks.
An electric finish to this series. So many different things going on there, right from the beginning. The spam through the smoke to be able to pick up Aspas early. Demon One
I'm just gonna capitalize specific letters based on this.
Nice ideas from Loud too on their defense. Every time we see this triple controller, there's an extra element being added. That time paranoia for them to retake back through hookah. There was a chance, but it's EG with the better weaponry. And again, a reminder, when they played against Paper X, they won the pistol, they won the follow-up on the attack side. They didn't get anything after that. So I'm concerned
Wait.
about what EG have going for them.
I wonder if that's why.
Not able to get themselves into player advantage situations early.
Is this live? Yeah, this is live. This is the Champions League for Valorant. I've got like a pretty gnarly headache. And I'm also setting up some stuff. I'm trying to get this set up correctly. So I figured we'd just vibe out and watch this. I am trying to fix this points balance stuff.
Anything that EG see over towards B, they don't like the sign of it, they don't like it, so now starting to make their moves over towards A.
Okay, so
There's a reflank attempt. Less. He strikes.
And EG
I'm gonna do this.
time off the clock without actually having any control.
The points name, does it say? Okay.
Out of position here, Jorgmo. He'll back up, everybody grouped up. Yes, 30 seconds remaining, and this is where it does get incredibly dangerous. Less. To spot some signs of life again. Flash rotating around, Satchel playing all over the place. Inside the tube, they do clean it up. Should go down. Watching for the B-long swing. TP right behind it. Demon One. Not ready for that one. Oh my. Shots fired. Not a good enough weapon though to get through the box to chew through. Everybody's low though.
They're
On
so
EG.
weak. They are so weak.
Real chance now. Not really going to be doing this, tearing away the hopes and dreams. Surely not. The bullets here. Aspas really making the most of this. Smoke's still there. The one way. They don't know which way to land. They don't know which way to play. But finally.
Ad set points completed. Now has
Setting this time.
exclamation mark. Wait, points.
So much, but okay.
Incredibly close round again. EG barely able to hold on with fractional health. Aspas with one kill there got his nade back online too. So if that double face had not been perfect, if EG had
So this is like Valorant Pro players.
between Ethan and Com, was definitely
Yeah. I've done that before too. I haven't done any of that today. I've just been trying to drink water. I'm not gonna lie.
be feeling very confident though going into this rifle round.
I heard you got
EG's economy not in a
got the
great
battle pass there, Panda.
They're gonna try and go fast through showers.
That sounds terrible too.
So they get past this.
I'm a coward to that.
Sadak's going to be throwing that a lot of the time over towards showers. And EG just want to demonstrate that they can disrespect it.
It smokes as well for the job. Paranoia, Molly being used. A lot of util pulled out aloud. Tons, in fact. EG, they wait out their timing. They can really strike back. And look at that nade, just bounces and perfectly played right towards the backside of Labs. You are feeling the heat if you are EG and not just talking the Mollies. Aspas, look down this angle here. Still nowhere to run, nowhere. Really get out of dodge and danger here towards the back of the side. It's all good together. Still Loud. Baby, no.
I'm just trying to like
Aspas.
replicate this as best I can.
He's got to reposition. Bustio tucking around the corner. Ethan in their faces with the spray down. Aspas. It's 3 in a round now for him. Reloaded. Damage done to Bustio. Don't know where they are. Brought it round. Ring around the rosies. 1 versus 1. Time. Starting to hear it. Les knows is out. It has to be a half stick all the way through. Getting off a bit. What a round.
Red Bull clutch from Bustio to clean that one up. EG came in with almost nothing.
Points name to points name with value default of points.
Much city excitement.
And then this.
Almost all of the fans here to cheer for him.
Rooting for the team.
Yeah, of course, rooting for them. American.
I don't think I've ever seen. That's where the chant started. I don't think I've ever seen a round go down that heavily.
Is this still the? Oh yeah, Loud and EG.
Like 6 players.
EG just lost like pretty heavy to them in the last map.
Very unusual scenes.
Yeah. Basically, I'll explain it. I'll explain it once I know it's working.
And Tui's is going to defend that.
And you might not have
Early in that spot.
you might not have bucks in your thing right now. I'm trying to get it set up correctly.
Loud with good information over towards A, deep down short and deep in showers. Can stack 3 on B.
Run into Aspas. Might be in danger. Again, because of the ultimate's been talking about it. Aspas earning it close to it. Into the corner. He's already let it loose and let it rip. No one able to lay claim to it. Nade rebounding. Dodge to the side. Demon one.
This one should work.
Down. The monstrous performance that Aspas has been putting up. TPs. Smoke forwards here. Demon 1 tucks himself in. He's able to play this one.
Oh, with the bucky.
No way. It's a 2 versus 2.
All of these rounds have ended up being very close, despite the fact it's 3-0 to EG.
This is EG doubled up towards elbow. It's planted for long. He's going to be throwing. Again, an unusual take into this. Do they have a molly lineup for this? Does it rebound enough? It's a flash around the corner. They're expecting it in a completely different place.
Excellent conversion again from EG. Already performing way better on the attack side. Double the amount of rounds.
All right, now let me see.
To get against Paper X.
Again, the story of this series, defined by these teams on their attack sides. The pace that they set. 4 in a row for EG.
Loud is still going to be
Hey.
on the line. This one was them on a light buy. But EG have got it to the showstopper.
Yeah. It was Aspas who just used his self. I'll do up their back. Up against the wall here.
During the bonus round, EG went for fast.
I think it's
Now, I think Jorgamo trying to get aggressive quickly at the start of these rounds is a great idea. If that's what Pop
Oh, okay.
picked up, she likes to pre-plan the first 3 or 4 rounds, I think she said, of most of the halves. If this is the game plan, double blast back in, down short, with a showstopper, straight into lamps. What is Sadak going to do about that? He's going to throw out his paranoia.
all right. Now try it, Panda.
The showstopper is a great tool for being able to...
Dude, why does it say % bucks?
I completely agree.
Now has % bucks.
It's a bit of a
Bucks.
weakness to this loud comp when they're playing, triple
Wait. That's where I'm trying to find out what's going on here.
You're gonna be thinking now.
Now has. Okay, so when I
Bro, this is an important hurdle.
add one,
With the buy online for Loud. But they gotta be thinking into the
this is
Loud are not just this indomitable force. They've fallen at the final hurdle before. One of the most famous games of VCT history. You want to play? Let's play.
add set points completed.
Tui's was ready with the molly if there was any kind of fast control towards showers. And they've gone for the full smoke instead of the one-way.
Okay, so the buck should work.
Less. There's no way. Barreling down there. Thought he was going to try and pick up the orb or something.
I'm trying to figure out
Tucked himself into this
how that global variable works.
EG were going for a lot of these kind of plays where they take hookah control. And we're trying to double blast back Jorgamo out through hookah.
Oh, is it supposed to be lowercase?
Is that he was just getting plucked out of the sky. But that
Hold on, let me see if I can do lowercase.
defenders to be really sharp with their aim.
He's in. Hello. He's in already. Showstopper. He's alone. And he is pulling all of these rotations. Loud.
Make sure it's not adding to your beans, Panda.
Already committed with a lot of our players. 2 players on their side. It's Sadak and Tuyas who've got to try and stop this now. And it's contact plays from EG all the way through. Jorgamo is more than a nuisance. This guy is single-handedly winning them this round.
Oh my god.
A TP pivot. He's realized it. He's opened up the site, and the rest of his team starting to join him. Let's together taking a fight. The strength in numbers, and that is the mantra of EG.
That's what I'm not understanding is why that's not working. The % bucks thing should be working.
Putting the genius in that one. That was a beautiful round. You're expecting something very straight up with the showstopper coming out of the timeout there. They have the understanding that Loud are playing over Octagon. So Jorgamo's feeling favored to be able to get a kill anyway. But the fact that it's all a fake.
It's cool that I can see the variables though.
Inserted weirdly into elbow.
Buck's name is Bucks. Okay. Let me see. Kaju Bucks.
Been in similar positions before. This is their answer. This is the mix-up. It's Demon One who does his best, but against all of that, the onslaught coming his way. Come.
And Aspas from beyond the grave even.
Kaju Bucks.
Collecting the fourth.
And then this should be.
But that's exactly what they needed.
Confidence up instantly, all the way down. And Jorgamo has been trying to take some space over there. It's just full blind, bunny hopping around the corner.
All right, now let's see.
If this is Loud's answer to try and force the fights in a confident manner and not rely on utility as much, we're in for an exciting map.
I knew this was gonna take like trial and error because I'm literally coding right now. Okay, so why is that?
Being fought for by Loud, but Demon One's got under this.
When I do add beans. Hold on.
Keep them trapped into that spot, but it does grant them a bit of space here. You can see Com, he's not messing around. There's paranoia in his face, near-sighted. Will not push him away from
Okay.
Snake bite, Trailblazer. Together, Com, this is ridiculous. Any sort of coverage here, but the pit's down, and here's a showstopper. Round to the side, rebalance, that was the target they were looking for. No more pit. Get out of this fight. It's pesky. EG not granted a free chance to really get this plan down and online.
EG still controlled the teleporter, but should they go back to B, Les is still waiting. Yeah, but back
Okay, so the add beans command trigger does that. Placing the points name.
Safety there, once more Loud. They have put a stop to it. Two left standing for EG.
30 seconds left.
Couple plays out of nowhere. Hit was dropped down, 20 seconds remaining.
Les is still in a fantastic position, even if they do decide to take the
You know what?
There's no time.
You know what I think it might be?
They're surrounded.
Let me do this. Hold on. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete that.
There's really just no time left waiting. So,
If I just leave it.
Loud not giving up that easily.
We saw a tweet from Anders
I might have overcomplicated it.
for this tournament after split, where he said Loud finally showing the version that beat Fnatic. This is the Loud in the last couple of rounds that beat Fnatic. Confident, aggressive, getting up in your face, dictating everything that you tried to do around the map.
Being so active.
And they've broken EG's bind.
Okay.
EG, and now
Go here.
Les and Cowancy fighting over B long, meeting that resistance. Again, Loud focusing on the outsides of the map. Showers, B long, maintaining control.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is duplicate this. Actually,
Again, the money too good for EG. Despite the multiple wins in a row, I don't know where these players could be standing. Loud's game plan. Trying to control up Luka. On towards the Demon One. It's all about how he takes this fight. That is lovely stuff.
Great shots. But the real threats happening on the other side of the map. Loud still have 3 players there ready to defend.
Just want to send it now. Seekers actually going to be utilized. Still a maybe in Eldas Pass.
Do you cancel? With all of the Seekers here, you surely cancel, and they are. They're going over towards A.
So Showers control.
it'll be okay. You're like still really early in your pregnancy. I wouldn't even trip on it, Karen. To be honest.
Util in his face all the way through. It's the rifles and the guns making the most of it through the box. Chances abound, but it's Aspas who just cannot find it.
There is barely any health available. Les takes down Ethan with just
I think I fixed my my CPU usage though. I found a good fix for it. I'm using like hardly any of my CPU right now. So that's good. I have to test it with TikTok, but I'm gonna do this first so that I'm actually like here. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just got a really bad headache, chat. Okay, checkpoints balance, and then let's duplicate that, and then name that.
Orbs up, Busio from the side. 6-2.
Puts EG on a bit of a wonky buy, still being able to generate value.
All off the back of Demon 1.
Yeah, Demon 1 finding those openings. Oh, this play, love to see it. What a great way of bamboozling less.
So good.
And I really appreciate that EG stuck to their guns on Bind, leaving Demon 1 on Chamber, and Boostio on Brim. Boostio had a terrible Brim performance against Paper Rex. And I think that knocked his confidence for the entire rest of the series.
I'm just trying to set something up real quick.
Demon 1 though caught.
Okay, and then
He's not even in position there, expected to take the fight.
Loud, not really feeling the confidence knocked out at all. I mean, there's an attempt by EG to pick up the pieces to push through those choke points, but it's not as well thought out. And for all the Loud players, set up for success.
Okay, well, they know where Ethan is. But the 7th round seems pretty far away at this point. Aspat's going to clean it up. Bring things within 3.
It's getting competitive.
Make sure to follow my pack in.
EG are going to get knocked back down to a weird buy again.
Sky's like the #1 pick. She got nerfed really hard because of how many people are using her in this.
That's 10 seconds into the round that they're taking the fight. It's a bit of a weird timing. I mean, you either expect B-long aggression to be as soon as the barriers drop, which is, you know, a couple seconds earlier than that, or being a reclear kind of strategy. So Loud just messing with the timings really caught Demon 1 off.
Satchel play. Flash didn't see anything. It didn't give them the indicator.
There's
Jorgamo.
no one on A.
Yeah, where does
Getting
he
that
see?
from
It's too much
YouTube.
clear. Towards the back, a bit of an incorrect guess. That's Sadak. Oh my God! Punished. And they sayed it.
There's no one near.
This is going on. I mean, Loud going for a bit of a wraparound.
How's the new season, Blur?
Waiting for them again. Does Com hear any of this?
Well, what's awesome? I figured what out.
Being made. He's turned his attention away
Oh,
from
the
it.
CPU usage?
Fight's coming through.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it was just Chrome. I didn't realize Chrome takes so much CPU usage. I just moved to Explorer and it's like infinitely better. Okay, so this one's gonna have to be changed to
Every single moment counts for this one. EG again in firm control. Doesn't matter if they lose their players. They had nothing coming into this. A series of ultimates, and that's about it. But it gets them to that.
change this to
2 rounds now for EG on their attack side, where they had the broken buy and yet still come out the good. Round 8, round 10, finding that success.
and then we go here.
So different to their game against Paper Rex. Loud have struggled to hold on despite the fact that Aspas is carrying on his performance from Split. 17 kills for the defensive range. And it's just not enough. EG is still finding
Don't
these openings.
forget to update the points balance command, and then we go to
With 3 early on, and it's still just down to less
points
than half
balance.
defend over on the B side of the map. No one on EG ready for any large ultimates to come online, whereas Loud can get close to quite a few.
Close to it.
I'm out of stuff.
A few kills go the direction of Loud. Always chances, especially with the rifles. No moves being made by EG.
Loud are 12-3 on Bind all time. They've only lost to 2 teams, Optic and EDG here at Champs.
Okay.
Historically, it's been a good one for them, but this round is going to be mattering a ton. Flash forwards here. Ethan essentially alone. He breaks the dog as well, backs away. It feels like there's so much more presence here, but again, the answer there by Loud, they immediately face and re-clear it, and now Loud are taking up Shower's control.
Yeah, the Shower's control here should end up being incredibly important.
Okay, so that's showing me my.
It's gonna come from both sides.
Yeah. Flip the map ever slightly here, the paranoia.
Now it's basically the same thing,
Not pushed off, not
but the problem is I'm not trying to get that global.
job might just be to buy enough time. Towards bench. Nader's going to be rattled out towards the side here. Again, the players could be meeting them. And it's Loud. Taking ground, taking names. Kawazin! Eventually brought down. But it's all at Consistency and a discipline.
Here comes
Let's
Ethan.
sticking it from behind. Ethan has got to do
No
so much
time.
more, but it's just no time. Out wide for it, Loud. Oh boy.
Incredible individual timings there found from Kawanzine. Great aim too. Being able to find his moment in pocket, catching the EG players as they were back.
Let's see what he said. He said
The EG players are just trying to jiggle peek and spam, attempting to
you would just change the global variable to donation points or something like that.
Nice try.
Would it be possible to create a second point system? Yes, donation points. It adds points to the global variable called points. Okay, so
All grouped up for some kind
when
of-
we go here, we would do
That's where the pit is.
points balance would be
Hinges.
uh
That now has Seekers. So they've gone for early showers control, Seekers. Remember how good Loud were at clearing out the pit with Seekers before on split.
so when you go to points balance,
EG though looking like they want to drift in the opposite direction.
They want nothing to do with it. Trouble is, the prior round, war chest of ultimates, waiting to be unleashed here. Now holding on to it, even in the middle round.
I'm confused by this.
Kawazini could just let rip with the Seekers to point him directly where a lot of these players are.
Blinded.
And if EG gets snarled up, the orbital strike from Tui's could be the nail in
I've
the
got
coffin.
your trapdoor.
Is the Seekers no? Go button gonna be
Oh, okay.
Look at it, swarming all the way through. Orbital strike, it's caught them, collected them, the central movement, but out in the air, Chocobo.
Spike
He's got
down.
no backup. No one to hold it down as well to provide that covering fire. 3 players left standing here for EG.
30 seconds left.
And what can they do? Slow to a crawl, maybe Demon 1. Bit of a miracle here, dropping down. Flash on the hands, a bit of a fake play. Boostio together, collected, down to the wide, and they angle. The plan's gonna be able to go down. 12 seconds remaining, less. Deep on another flank of his own. And it's a 1v2. How have EG managed to make it this? Demon 1. Watching for backside, but who is controlling this one? Boostio falls, and Demon 1 is weak. Playing for the positioning, less!
What a clutch, what a 1v2 for Les to be able to win. To get this at 5-7 in the half. I thought EG had done enough there, the little fake flash in the cubby. Demon 1 hitting nice shots with the Guardian. They almost had it. Almost.
Almost.
But what a recovery this was in the half in general from Loud.
Okay, we have variables.
A pistol and a follow-up, and this will be tied a piece at 7.
Wow. Electric with the half as well. Let's send it down to the floor as well. We've got a special guest, EG's biggest fan.
That is right. I am
Wait, when I did beans, did it tell you Kaju bucks?
Everyone, give it up for Papa Comstad 1.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so
Thank you so much for joining me. Now, first of all, it is a long day today. You've been here since map 1. How are you feeling? How are the emotions going?
It's always up and down when I see these games. When he does really well, I'm on extreme high. When he doesn't do well, I'm on extreme low. But that's just apparent.
He's been doing really well lately, though, so you must be very happy.
I am extremely happy. The clutches, the kills, I mean, it's been extremely, rewarding watching him and play.
I wanted to ask you how it feels to watch him play in a venue this iconic in front of this many people. They're all cheering for him.
I never thought he would ever play in a venue like this. I remember him when he was 13, banging on his desk, playing CSGO. Who would have thought he would have been playing in this, arena, thousands of people? I never thought it would happen.
Yeah, he might even lift a trophy, which will be crazy, right?
That would be the ultimate.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate dream.
I also heard that.
Okay, there it is.
yourself,
Okay,
you
so-
did that, right? Raise one trick. We
One
might see
trick.
you up there one day.
Oh yeah, I mean, Joggimo, I'm right behind Joggimo as a Rays player.
What do you think about Aspas's raise right now?
Let's not talk about that.
It's good, it's good. And lastly, is there anything you'd like to say to the fans? Anyone? A shout out there?
Keep supporting EG. They've come a long way. This is a Cinderella season. Hi to Mama Com, Gamma Com. Gamma Com hurt herself recently. That's why Mama Com couldn't be here. So shout out to them.
Thank you so much for joining me, guys. One more time, give it up and see if EG can put it back in the
Dude, I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
All the hopes are resting on is
I don't know how to separate these.
listen, Loud have been in this position before.
Okay, hold on.
Almost pulled off that reverse sweep and lock in. They were denied the chance by Fnatic. The vibes are back, the confidence is there for EG.
I think it is for both teams though. At this
Okay, and then what I'm just gonna fucking
5 in a row at the start of the half.
I'm gonna delete this.
Did really well. So this pistol is going to set the pace.
I'm gonna delete this.
Onzine's Trailblazer having a little bit of an issue getting up B long there.
Faster play up.
Like my head's just hurting. It's hard for me to like think.
Demon 1 pulls back the rendezvous, just playing off his trademark.
I had it kind of working.
No showers control, but looks like they want to try and take it anyway.
3 players here from EG.
3 players. If you can put a stop to this, at a moment's notice. Nade at the feet, that's to try and clear out the smoke as well. Push Dio. He's good for just the one there. Still kills to the side com. Just gonna tap and reset the aim enough, but he can't claim the kill. 4 players still left standing. Plan coming through. Jorgamo, a real chance, but no. It's shut down. Wider face of the frenzy spray.
Demon 1's coming around behind. But Loud have looked like there are no gaps in these setups so far. Demon 1 would have to take down less. And he's not up to the task. Less too sharp right now. And Ethan's abandoned in a 1v4 on the pistol.
Gonna try and make a play for it, but no, with less tucked to the side. It's a pistol round for Loud. Well on the right course now.
What a
Nice
time to
and
do
even.
it. Looking like this should be evened up at 7 apiece. We've seen this series be a little streaky. Felt like Pearl and Split.
What is int?
Completely in control. Whereas this, back to how it felt on Ascent, back and forth between these two teams.
Nice edge.
Yeah, at any moment, any player can tip the scales.
Why does that say value 15,419?
As a pro, but also so much responsibility when you know that any minor error, any minor play can make the difference.
Non-persisted max likes, temporary first user,
It's good. That was in.
persisted globals.
Be alive. TP through. Ethan still alive. Still holding it down. Okay, Showers control is there. So if EG keep control of this, which looks like they are, I mean, the Loud post plan. Trying to deal with a couple of these players now starting to walk their way up.
Yeah, they're actually used. I mean, everybody is playing down short, and they don't have post-plant lineups particularly. No Molly, no big ultimates to work with.
Tap. Paranoia. A bit further forward here. This side is rough. Come! This is more than rough. This is looking like an absolute round win.
That's a disaster for Loud. And one of their own doing. All backing up, playing too scared. 4 players grouped around short with no Brim Molly, no snake bites, no way of playing post-plant lineups, and yet no crossfires, all grouped up together in spots where Jorgamo and Com can hold.
Yeah.
They can't believe it. They can't believe it. They've just been offered another opportunity to gain control of the momentum and dictate.
About to order a pizza.
The decider of whether or not you get sent flying straight into the grand final.
This is like incredibly annoying that it's not working.
Been plagued with doubters, countless amounts of it. EG a chance to prove that they really do belong with the heavy hitters, making back-to-back grand finals here still. Damage exchange on either side, but the rifles doing the work that was intended.
I was drinking a lot of water today, honestly. Just got a gnarly ass headache.
But EG have dealt with it. Really diligent. Now these last 2 players hovering around short.
Launching smoke. Right here. Molly.
One-way setup. Molly. Slight miss.
Spike planted.
Plan's gonna be able to get down here, but it's still a 2v4. Massive gun disadvantage. Showers ripped away from them. Spass in 2 years having to double up, play it close together. You're gonna have to hit some.
It's interesting to see how pros play. It makes me like
But they're smoked off.
wish I was good.
Choked out of the positioning. It's not played for them whatsoever. Gone. Full confidence.
You see how they have their crosshair placement like perfect for heads?
6 to 9.
They know exactly where their head's gonna be.
Tui's is just going to save his sheriff into the next. Loud have rifles again and a chance to respond. Demon One picks up the operator, already trying to throw a different.
Let me see.
The doubters, you're right, Brent, have been there constantly for EG, even after they made the grand finals of Tokyo. People are talking about it being maybe a fluke or a hot streak. And I think the doubts were there for EG even, on Pearl and on Split. But now those have been banished.
Persevering versus Loud. We're on the cusp of maybe performing this reverse sweep. There's still a chance, of course, but confidence is back.
Look how fast the rotates are coming through. Boostio booking it. Over
Welcome to Kaju Castle.
Strike. He can deny this from coming through. The plan will be stopped.
What's up, Donald?
One way or another. Holding for it. Lauda got it based out.
I really like the polar water. I think I need caffeine. I'm not gonna lie. Caffeine usually like helps me with my headaches.
Orbital strike finally getting used, and it has split the Loud players up.
Still 50 seconds. There is still a lot of time here for Loud to work with.
I just come down to the fights.
Zadok's priming a paranoia here to try and push deep into backside.
There it is. Paranoia swing through. 2 years finally committing with the plan as well. Almost paying for it. Yes, he is. With his own life. Chogamo inside. They don't expect
Oh man.
playing once more inside. Invulnerable though. It does not matter. There's flashes and blinds. Corralling them close to the corners here. Zadok the last one left. Not blinded for him. Smoke in his face. 6 bullets left. And Boostio sticking to the fuse now. Ethan, all he's got to do is hold it down. All he's got to do is hit this shot.
And he does.
They lost that.
What a retake. Beautifully played by EG. Putting constant pressure onto the spike plant. And all the while, Demon One just holding down B with his trademark in hookah, watching with the operator down B long. They're never worried about the fact that Loud controlled that teleporter back over to B. There are 4 players waiting here. Very reminiscent of how EDG and Billy honestly as well, the Chinese meta of playing these 4-1 defensive setups.
They're happy about it.
I'm ordering pizza.
A massive opportunity to be able to take control of this game again. That thrifty round that they won put them back in the driver's seat, and they're making sure that they grasp that.
Basically, what I'm trying to do, chat, I was talking to Jesus about it earlier, just so you guys understand what I'm doing. I'm gonna add a loyalty called Kaju Bucks, and the Kaju Bucks are gonna be donation based. They're not gonna be watch hour based. So like when we were on Facebook, TTS was always like 25 stars to get TTS, and it simmered down the TTS, but it also made it like more lucrative in the long run for the stream and just support in general. And so no, I've eaten tacos today. Oh, I absolutely have a caffeine addiction. Like 110%. But basically what it'd mean is like, if you sent $1, each dollar would be 4 Kaju bucks. Basically like 25 cents would be a Kaju buck, and like a TTS would cost 1 Kaju buck, essentially. And there would be specific commands that are donation based only. And then being subscribed, you would get like, basically what I was setting was 1 Kaju buck every 24 hours. So if we did like a month, that'd be like 30, you know, for your, basically you'd be getting more per dollar on the subscription, for the added bonus of Kaju bucks. And then each subscription you had would have that bonus. So essentially I'm trying to create this existence mainly with the TTS, but creating the second loyalty point system is proving to be a pain in the ass because of how it works. I'm gonna have to like dig a little deeper into how I can make it work, because I think it's probably something in the coding. It's probably something in the coding, to be honest.
Might just come down to the random spam flash into the back of the site. Has to be watched for with these kills. All the way in their face. The shorting on the bullet. Sadak is the man of the hour. Con barely surviving, repositioning back towards it. Here in the util doesn't quite fire it less. Still there on the other side of things. The info. Ping is shortly with the ult, tapping it out. The pit fours, 11 seconds. This plant needs to go down. It's out wide into the open. 2 years having to stick it. There it is. The continuation in the round. Getting to play this one a bit longer. Demon 1. Last one left.
Just had to defend B the entire time, waiting for Loud to use the teleporter. And everybody on EG fell 1 by 1.
These are important kills.
Yeah, the economy wasn't great for Loud even coming into this. So you're right, that is an important kill for Demon 1 to get, but it's all that he'll get. Loud grinded that round out. It took everything from them. I love the play too with Sadak, using his ultimate into the Viper's pit, pinging out where Con was playing and allowing less the timing to be able to get in and backstab. Beautiful coordination to be able to remove an ultimate that would otherwise have usually sealed the round for the defenders. Both teams playing fantastic Valorant here in the final map of the lower bracket final.
Donald, you should watch on YouTube, bro. Everyone's on YouTube.
Stand on a big stage like this in one of the biggest games of your career. To be able to just hold your own against it. That looked like a dire situation to be trying to plant into for Loud, but still they find it. Force EG. Take a breather. Bit of a timeout now.
Don't cry just yet.
I might take advantage of this and do the watch party for Twitch and see how that works.
That's what they're playing for. A shot at that grand.
Test it out, you know what I mean?
Play against PaperX to earn
What's up, Kenny?
the right to continue. Really just a question of, you know, legacies of history being made for these teams on either side. For Loud, they want nothing more than just to be able to defend that title, the championship title that they earned for themselves last year. The other side of things, EG, they don't want to let it slip. They have the lead. They know the caliber, the quality of players on the Loud side.
My question here is, do EG make an adjustment? They've been using Ethan's utility very heavily to try and inform A rotates. You know, they're trying to stack 3-4 players on A. And
How have you been? How's
and it's worked.
nurse traveling and whatnot? Stepping away from the gaming world.
Against Loud. But do they want to throw in something different? Put the operator in a different spot?
Oh,
Aggressive on sand?
miss you too. The room looks like some damn weakest link set bullshit. What room?
Laser and the snake bite.
Oh, the fucking the Valorant, the Champions League room.
EG have been able to maintain B long control in a lot of these rounds.
Nintendo to hold on towards Hookah, Demon 1. Planted himself down. Operator there, rendezvous.
Chocobo's gonna ult in.
Chocobo, yeah, off that contact and the play. Towards it into it. Straight through the TP.
Awesome trade though from Cowanzine to make things even. Both teams lose their raise.
Did they overstep themselves? Demon 1, he's still locking this. Over to strike towards the back of the side. He's still got the angle here, but he needs a bailout as well from the rest of his team. But he gets the one and repositions, doesn't take the TP. Moves towards it, Les is there, crouched.
I actually don't know if I want pizza.
A massive opening. And Ethan towards the back
Might
of the
order
side.
something else.
1 versus 3 for Cowanzine.
Yeah, Oregon's dope. I've never been, but
Will be no fair shot at that.
that's like one of the places that we would have wanted to move is Oregon or Washington.
See what their game plan is if B is pressured. They go for a re-clear of B long with the Raze ultimate, which is a brilliant idea. Goes through the teleporter too. And then
Well, it's been hot as dick outside, Karen.
he's in front of the Viper wall, so he's protected from Hookah. Swings back into Hookah looking.
Y'all are something else, chat.
You can always teleport away. Yeah, they've just got so many good ideas because that then plays Ethan in through the smoke.
Buying the space. 7-11 EG. They felt in control for this final map, the final answer
I mean, pizza sounds good, but it also just sounds like a lot of calories.
That has gone the distance this time. Willing to just hold on to control of this one. Another flash, Ethan has to respect that one, so bounces away to safety.
And they must still respect Loud in these kind of rounds. You can't get ahead of yourself. Sure, up to 11, EG look like they're going to be able to close it out.
They lost the last round, so they better, like, especially after that comeback last round, they better.
A 10-4 lead and ended up losing in overtime.
Yeah, dead ass.
Can't afford something like that to happen.
Determined to make a mark. The nade.
That's the thing about Valorant is it's not over till it's fucking over.
Flash play into the back of the side.
I believe it. Go over to YouTube, Kenny. That's where everyone's at.
I love you so very, very much, Kaiju.
What a round! What a play! What a mix-up.
Who said that? Who did the I love you command?
Green heart, green heart, green heart.
Oh, fucking Kenny just dropped 1,000 stars. Holy shit. Kenny, thank you so much. We get some hashtag Kenny's in the chat, even though everyone's on YouTube. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate you. Stop stealing your places.
What an incredible round from Loud in terms of them fighting for backside A control. They haven't done that the whole
Sweaty titties everywhere.
many teams that even
Humid titties.
That's one of the reasons why Foot end up being really good on
If I was going to move, I'd want to go to Washington, Colorado, or Oregon.
pushes into backside like this is so unexpected.
Literally, pretty much. But you're not going to move. So don't even worry about that, Ramsey. You're going to stay in Florida for the rest of your life.
Grim Molly down underneath heaven. Everybody caught off guard. And now on a weird buy. Look at what is this? I mean, Jorgamo with a
Dang.
A Spectre out here from Boostio. They're forcing into this one when, honestly, the safer play might just be to take an eco and try and ground out 2 rounds.
The back foot for but a moment, but I mean, they don't want to take their foot off the gas. You can understand it. Predicament that EG find themselves in. Sadak. Trademark. Taken out a deeper smoke as well, just faking like he could be pushing out of that spot.
They're also pushing Ethan away so frequently with less.
It's actually humidities.
It's alright. I'm just fucking
An old Fnatic classic, still finding it.
dying of a headache today. So instead of playing the new Fortnite season, I'm just watching Champion League. I'm gonna do some like work on Discord while we watch and shit. I might actually I don't know. I'm gonna watch Champion League for a little bit so that we can get our YouTube watch hours up. Then we might do a test out the watch party feature on Twitch. There's a new watch party feature that so basically like Twitch has a watch party thing for Amazon where if you have Amazon Prime you can like watch whatever I'm watching on Twitch live and everything. But there's an application that's been created that allows you to do it with Netflix and Crunchyroll and HBO Max and shit like that. So like if you have Netflix, you log in through your Netflix and then you're effectively watching it on your Netflix, but the timestamp's exact to where mine is, and then it's like watching the stream. So like we're watching it together, but I'm streaming, essentially. What's my favorite platform? YouTube. The watch party thing is only existed on Twitch, would be the only reason I'd do it over there. Otherwise I don't stream on Twitch really. I think when it comes to like the long run as a content creator, YouTube's the move.
Shut down any more doubt here that EG don't belong in these deep finishes of these tournaments. They started the season. Collection of rookies led by some veteran presence, but it made waves since then. All the expectations against them, and now on the verge of it.
Heading into Demon 1.
Close to the corner, he's got a rendezvous to escape as well. How does this get cleared? It does not. Kawazin, he falls.
Great Brimstone Molly as well.
Dang, that stuff looks good too.
Showstopper. It's let loose from Aspas. He needs to get value from this one, but it doesn't. It goes wide. No damage done. A Boostio immediately takes back up that space. Smoke's still there. Satchel's forward again, cutting up the TP. The TP.
Dude, my backyard's so tiny. It's not even really a yard.
It's crumbling. Up to 2 years, 1v2. 2 years, a 1v1.
He gets out. He has the Molly to try and
Yeah, we're grinding for partner on YouTube, Guinea, and we're at like 2,100 hours right now, and we need 3,000. We should be partnered within like a month.
verge of potential greatness, but stolen away from a team that began the season with the lowest of expectations.
What a meteoric rise this has been for EG. To go from a team that no one expected anything of to making 2 back-to-back grand finals appearances.
Wait, who won?
In Los Angeles, to Chance of USA, out in the arena, EG do it in 5.
EG won? I didn't really care about that team, to be honest.
We got a show for all of us, making sure we got our money's worth.
And this is only the first time that Loud have failed to make a grand finals once they get to playoffs. The first time that they've been...
Oh no, not orange chicken.
Out in groups. Loud are that level of a team with that level of legacy, and EG have overcome.
And then I'm gonna get...
Obstacles and hurdles, everything they have faced, they have made.
What is Chinese popcorn chicken?
Preparation is there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if you ever venture back into content creation, a recommendation is learn YouTube. My water jug body wouldn't fit in your small backyard. It wouldn't. Tiny ass backyard, and it just smells like dog piss. My dick stays cool, does it?
And now their chance for revenge on paper Rex, denying Jing his title perhaps right before retirement. The villainous arc absolutely continues.
It's at large. It is certainly at large. A series.
I'm confused though, like, so are they the overall winner?
Can barely believe it. It seems like neither can the EG players themselves. I mean, yeah,
That's an unreal one.
for a lot of them, that is an unreal one.
Also from the EG players, they
Like, is that the, like, they're the final champions? Was that what we were just watching? I didn't even realize that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
BO5 to go with them being up and then feeling like they were losing their grip on it, having Loud come back with such fury, and yet now they know deep in their bones that even when they're pushed like that, they still have what it takes to be able to overcome and get themselves ready for one more.
Yeah. Of course, you know, not all the players in this team starting from zero when it comes to that big stage experience, but it's a whole lot of them, and now they have proven themselves. This is back-to-back grand finals earned for EG. That placement there can be no more doubts.
No, this is not a hot streak. This is not a fluke. This is not a team that doesn't deserve to be here. EG have put blood, sweat, and tears into every one of these rounds. The improvements, the amount that this team is working, the amount that every team at this level is working, can't be denied.
I'm just so impressed again. Keep hitting their home, but a resilience that's been showcased by EG. Not many teams are able to bounce back when it feels like the entire series is spiraling out of your control.
And what a moment that was, the round that you just saw. And round 14, EG lost the pistol and were offered an opportunity to get back into it. And they went nuts from there, winning every tight moment to push themselves closer and closer to the finish line. There have only ever been 2 teams that have beaten Loud on bind. Now there are 3. The stuff that EG has had to do to be able to put these runs together is nothing short of miraculous.
The reactions say it all. Ice cold and collected from some of them, but absolutely explosive from others. I can imagine it just means the world, the culmination.
There is no yard. Low-key, deadass.
Not just yet for EG.
Are you talking about gaming content specifically, Kenny? Or like a different kind of content now? If you have questions, you can feel free to reach out. So is that it? Is that why they're interviewing them?
What's it like to play in front of this crowd?
Yeah, it's insane. It's honestly, you guys are beating Tokyo, I think. This crowd's insane. It's awesome.
I think they really like that. They love that one. Now, you've been competing for a while. I know you found success in the past before in other games, but how does it feel?
I thought this was supposed to be going on
this level of consistency
till tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice, you know, especially the group of guys, right? It's I just like to share experiences. So getting them this far, them helping me get this far too, it's a dream.
Why do you think you guys have been able to reach here? Because I think we talk about this miracle, this Cinderella, and so on, but what actually went on behind the scenes? How much did you put into this?
It's definitely a lot of stuff. But I think it all boils down to chemistry. I think the team's super close, everyone trusts each other, and that's what's win you games for sure.
I don't care about that.
Teammates are very animated. For you, even just now when you won, you were very cool, very calm, very collected. Do you think that helps?
I'm gonna look on Twitter.
Situations like clutches and so on.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, that keeps the team hype. We got Boostio always standing up and yelling no matter what. Draw, calm, even Demon 1 sometimes they'll say a word. So it definitely helps.
Today, though, I think it was a long day. Maybe it didn't need to go on as long as.
Oh, okay. So they're going to the grand finals.
Close out map 3 and map 4. What happened? What do you think went wrong?
I wonder if there's going to be more.
Map 3, we kind of just got rolled, honestly.
Yeah, so Loud's out.
There's a lot of ecos, a lot of low money. Split.
I was like, why are they hyping this up so much? I guess it's just the.
I told them to all come back and dig deep and use every little bit of energy you have left today, even though it's been a long day, and that's what we did.
And I know Potter helps a lot in the.
I wonder if they're gonna.
In the pauses, backstage, in between maps as well. What did she say to you guys as you guys came out to Bind? Because you've been in this situation. Bind was the last map against Fnatic as well when you played.
Oh shit.
So a lot of, I guess, PTSD maybe for you guys.
A little bit, yeah.
Can you, bro? Can you do it in real life?
Stay happy, guys. Keep out the energy.
And OnlyFans. Sheesh. Trying to make that money. You put it on. We were just talking about my water jug body and freezing water. It's just something to play in the background because I'm fucking dying today, all right?
I think right now you're still leading. And I feel like your job sometimes is not really dictated by stats, right? Because if you don't know what you're looking at, the flash is coming in and so on.
I just got a lot of random fucking
important support role and to play it.
shit I want to do. I want to get this shit to work.
My teammates knowing how to be supported and vice versa, right? Me knowing how to help them. It's all just that trust.
I wonder if okay, hold on.
We have a really good system.
Let's see if I do this.
Easy for me. They make my job easy.
I mean, the timings are immaculate when you're throwing those flashes. And lastly, it's going to be a rematch, Ethan, in the grand finals against Paper X. It didn't go your way last time. Do you have any concerns or anything that you feel like that you guys are going to be able to address to make sure you do win that grand final tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we beat them in the last BO5, so hopefully we can do it again. They play a weird style.
Let's see if I can do this.
We'll be ready.
Oh, I mean, these guys are definitely want to see you do it. But thank you very much, Ethan. Guys, one more time for Ethan, please.
The miracle run continues for evil geniuses. What started off as a season of despair could very well end up with them holding a trophy over their heads. Unbelievable what we've seen here today, and genuinely, Mimi, unbelievable from Loud as well. I think both teams gave us everything that we possibly could have wanted in this series. I said they were going to blow the roof down. I think they more than did that here at the Kia Forum. What an incredible game.
Yeah, it was an excellent series all the way through. Loud nearly making another reverse sweep happen. And again, it slips away from them in the final map. But for EG, I think they really should.
I wonder if this is Twitch only.
This team is to come out swinging on the first two maps, have fantastic game plans against Loud and utterly shut them down. Then take, honestly, two really bad map losses and come back into Bind completely reinvigorated to make that final map happen, to find their way to the second grand finals in a row. It's incredible.
And for Bind specifically, I think across the whole series, the macro has been very consistent. But for Bind, when Ethan talks about the energy, guys, like, let's rally up and get everything we have left in the tank for this last map, you could really see it. Because when people say, we need to get the energy up, you can mostly see it in terms of comms and the micro and how they were playing with each other in terms of micro team play situations was phenomenal. The way they're using utils like U-Haul control. There's one-way flashes in a 2v2 where Boostio is taking the lead early in the game. It's things like this where that's how you can see when a team has energy, when they're calming and the team plays on point.
I feel like you have to give credit to Boostio, not only for his IGLing in the first few maps to get them going, but for the rally here. It was his performance in the first few rounds of Bind. And like Ethan mentioned in the interview, that constant energy he's giving this team that I think really helped them rally here.
Yeah, I mean, when you have your IGL who's out there in the front lines, kind of leading by example, saying, this is what I expect of you guys, it gives them that rallying boost to everybody else. So I think that Boostio, he was a bit quiet yesterday, came into today, certainly had his moments, had that ace on Pearl, even though they weren't able to close out that map, but he came into this swinging, throwing haymakers, and my God, he was finding connections.
Yeah, and
oh, that's cool. I didn't know they had that.
It's hard not to feel feel motivated in that high pressure situation. You're there, game 5, everyone.
No worries, Kenny.
People watching you.
Appreciate you stopping in.
It's very, very difficult to be able to perform.
I'll definitely do better on coming. Wow.
Certainly did that. But when you highlight some of the players here, you got to give some love to Demon One. He really has been a key player for this team, not only throughout the season, Mimi, but in this series as well.
I wanna do this shit, but I'm just like.
And he covers the areas that the team desperately needs.
Yeah, this guy has been excellent, I think. When he's playing on the jet, he performs. And as well, he's proven that he can flex around to these controller roles and step up to the plate on those agents as well. Demon One, remember, was a completely unknown name at the beginning of this year. He didn't even start off playing with EG into this year. Comes in the middle of the season, and I think was really the catalyst for EG to start the turnaround that eventually got them to the playoffs in Americas, got them to Tokyo, and now got them here to the grand finals of a second global event in a row. And him now carrying that performance for Americas over to the international stage here at Champions is so important for EG to keep this kind of run going.
It felt like Demon One coming into the roster and just having his
Okay, let's see.
right away. It was kind of like a beacon, a guiding light for the rest of the players. And then we saw the rise of Calm. This player.
This says Twitch points.
Questions to whether or not he should be on this roster.
I guess what I'm wondering on this one is.
And then there was just meteoric rises across the board for everybody here from the side of EG. So I can't give enough credit to just all of the players, but as well as Potter, who from the very beginning has just been believing in this roster, continued to grind with them, continued to push them.
Where's the code?
And in the end, it was correct. So for every doubter out there.
Yeah, no, honestly, really.
I can't say it, but
I think it goes without saying. It's like, how are you, you start off the season, everyone's just confused about what's happening with this roster. No one knows.
I don't think that's gonna work.
That was the narrative. And now we find ourselves here for Evil Geniuses fighting for a world championship.
It's nothing short of inspiring.
It's the most entertaining timeline. This is a movie. This is a movie happening in real time. We're all a part of it. Okay.
I remember this moment from Lock-In when EG, remember they won one match there, go up against, I believe it was Team Talon Esports, and they nearly win that match. It slips away from them at the last second. They honestly had choked the game, and then they come back into it, and it's just over. They're eliminated. It's single elimination there at the hotel lobby. And she's just like distraught, like super sad about letting the game slip away, saying they had it in their hands, and was just like, I know we're gonna do better when we come back to Americas. I know we're gonna do better. I know what this team can do. And I think everyone doubted them. I think everyone felt that moment where that was just gonna be EG, the EG who choked games, the EG who was like not gonna win a match in Americas.
So what you getting to eat?
Another global grand final. It's just
I ordered Chinese food.
rise I think I've seen out of any team in Valorant history.
Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think. Esports history. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. I've seen some crazy things. I don't think I've seen that. So for all of you guys watching at home.
Oh, so stupid, bro, that I fucked up the command on that.
Dope stuff, real talk. But that being said, though, let's continue to show you some more dope stuff because it's taking us to our HyperX Reflex moment of the day. It's this incredible 4K from the man, the myth, the demon, Demon One, who just, again, we continue to give him love. We continue to show and praise his name. But Mel, it comes for good reason because, there are a lot of things that can be said about a player that doesn't show up, in the moments where you need to. But here and now, the moment where you need it, the ace was present, and that is all you can ask for from your star player.
And from a star player that we were talking about earlier, that came from essentially nowhere. Who knew Demon One before he was picked up to EG?
My guy was playing UT and posting frag videos on YouTube, bro.
Actually, though, he is insane. But it's thinking of going back to the trust that they all have in each other. And really, as a player, and I mean for anyone watching, it really feels so inspiring to see that EG, it wasn't some super team with a bunch of money thrown at players, with the best players in the absolute world from the beginning of the year that we all knew were known quantities. They were all unknown quantities. And to see them come together in months and months of preparation and chemistry, it's so inspiring to think that you can just stick together as a team and just drop the egos and talk to each other, and months, everyone can be hating on you, but you just shut out the noise and it's nothing short of inspiring. It's just beautiful.
Money can buy you players, but it cannot buy you synergy. It cannot buy you friendship within a team. And those are the things that you need as a foundation to then be able to build upon. And that's what EG was able to find. So, yeah, they struck.
Could be set for paper.
Did you order it from Fat Cock?
The same exact thing could be
Yeah.
for them. It's two teams
Oh yeah, bro.
just grinded it out, and now they find themselves fighting for a world championship. Incredible stuff. That being said, though, unfortunately, it means we do have to say goodbye to our 2022 champions, Loud. They won't be able to defend their titles, but let's be honest here for a minute. This could have gone either way. And on top of that, with the way that everyone was just dooming on Loud coming into this event, I am so glad that they also shut up their doubters as well, Mimi.
Yeah, I mean, there was a chance we could have gotten the script 2 years in a row where they fall out of the second tournament of the year, come back, almost win the final.
Did that one not work? The TTS and...
Year for Loud. They started off by picking up
Wamsi said to save her a play chi on the way.
Really known outside of Brazil.
Wamsi can suck a thick one.
On this roster, they defined the meta. They're the team that started Harbor Viper, which everyone was playing.
They brought duelists and had them do different roles.
Yeah, and they switched over to
Now I don't see if it's charging you, and I'm kind of confused.
And show us new stuff here at Champions as well. And of course, they're still the winners of America's League, the runner-up at Lock-in, top 3 at this event. It's been a great year for Loud. And
Is that how it worked before?
The 2024 season.
Yeah, it's just like Fnatic, right? It's a team that had one hell of a season. You got a lot to be proud of here. Unfortunately, it wasn't your day. You know, any given day, right? The chips can fall no matter where. It just goes to show that you can't.
I hate it here, bro.
When it comes to, you know, what happened.
It wouldn't tell you that you lost your, or you spent points or whatever, or that you redeemed it.
Serious, we were sitting there like, dude, these have been dominant.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even close.
Like they were gonna stop.
Exactly, I was completely thinking that too. Like behind the chamber, I was doubting, and then here it is. And even in the final map, it was by no means bad.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be Tenz's team against these guys. When are they doing that though?
I could see the comms, the energy. EG just happened to come out on top.
I'm waiting on my food. I'm gonna try out.
I'm just happy to see what they have for us in store for next year.
I am as well, but I'm so excited for tomorrow because obviously grand finals, we're going to be crowning a new champion. It's not going to be a repeat. It's going to be a new organization walking away with that trophy, but also a new region because we've had EU in the past. We've had Brazil. Yeah, whatever, Americas. Clearly, people are chanting USA in here. There's some degree of separation between the two. We had a Brazilian championship. Now it's either going to be a North American org or it's going to be an Asian representative. That is so incredibly hyped to see that it's just it just keeps getting passed around. No one can maintain that throne year over year. And the story here between these two squads now having that rematch after PaperX takes them down after some incredibly close maps. I can't wait to see what happens with a full 5 set on the table.
And what's insane, well, there are experienced players on both these teams. No one has won a title in Valorant before at a global event. In either of these teams, either way, it's going to be 5 brand new players getting to be at the top of the game here in Valorant and a full best of 5. We already saw it in the upper final.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
So damn close. Slightly different round here or there.
It sucks because this thing that I want to set up, I have to be live to set it up, but like...
Champions trophy compared to a Masters. Very different, a lot more prestige on the line here for them, but they've been in this position before. They have played that best of 5. They fell shy the first time. Is the second time the charm? We'll have to just wait till tomorrow.
Man, this thing is genuinely an anime. I mean this.
It's the best storyline.
Yeah, you got a Jing. He's gonna play his last match.
I mean, he will literally be the last game of his career.
He could hold a championship over his head for the last match of his career as of right now, or you get the miracle run completed from Evil Geniuses. How's that not an anime, bro? That's insane.
It's so cool.
It's like a WWE storyline come to life. It's so cool. In any case, though, I'm excited. This has been awesome. We thank you all so much for joining us here today because, guys, coming up tomorrow, it's the grand finals. PaperX takes on Evil Geniuses, the biggest Valorant event of the year, and we're going to be rolling out the gold carpet. And
there's 14 actions on this one.
Good because I had no idea that was happening, so that means I got to wake up a little earlier. That means you do too, and you don't want to miss the pre-show because we're going to have tons of shenanigans. The biggest names in Valorant, gaming, and music will be here at the Kia Forum, and a new map will be revealed. We also got other surprises cooking as well, but folks, that is going to do it for us here at the Kia Forum.
Let's see if there's 14. Yeah, there's 14 on that. Okay.
Gaming end of day highlights, and we'll see you for the grand finals tomorrow.
Can I duplicate this? So tomorrow's the world championship for this? Oh no, tomorrow's the semifinals.
Multiple players now fully blinded up, close to the corner, they're all being dealt with at the back of the site. Kawazine, 1v2, 1v1 tonight! in the safe pair of hands takes things home for EG. Got close to dice here. It's really going to start to be swarmed and overwhelmed. Demon 1, heaven position, ADS. White swing, white face, can't isolate it. That is it, EG taking map number 1. Damage barely being done.
So this is who they're playing tomorrow then.
So unusual, there's a flash to set it up around the corner. Who's he got 2 there?
I like watching football. I don't know. I feel like when you play the game and you enjoy the game, it's a lot of fun. I like watching competitive Valorant and competitive Fortnite. But I think I'm gonna end and just like kind of go chill because my head's like really fucking hurting, and you know what I mean. Like I want to figure all this shit out, but I'm also just like dying slowly right now. If I do go live again, it's probably because I started messing with this and I'm wanting to test it out, but it's actually super aggravating that I can't get it to work because yeah, I'm gonna get off chat. I'll see you guys on the flippy dippy. All right.